Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. So in this week's video, I'm actually going to be sharing a vlog of my time in Korea. So during the about 1 month that I was staying in Japan, I actually ended up flying out to Korea just for a few days. I would say somewhere in between 50 to 55 hours. It was a very short but sweet time, and I thought maybe I can share it with you guys so you can get a little sneak peek on what I got up to in Korea. So let's start with day 1 in Seoul, Korea. 안녕하세요. Surprise! I'm in Korea with P.CALM. Hello. Your name?
Hey, I'm Ilay. Nice to meet you.
Ilay.
I'm Chloe.
Chloe.
I'm David and P.CALM.
And
Ajashi here.
I arrived around midday on the first day, and the wonderful P.CALM team picked me up from the airport, and then we headed to a restaurant that had a beautiful rooftop view. And then after the meal, we went to a location to put on some hanboks, which was my very first time. Very exciting. We are choosing our hanbok skirts because I have coral makeup today, like coral.
I think it looks nice.
I like these kind of colors. I feel like more than blue.
I think corals is better.
Shoes better. And then they have jackets in the back to choose from as well. So we went to a hanbok rental place called Daehan Hanbok, and the process was pretty simple. You chose the hanbok you wanted to wear, and then the store staff helped dress you, and then they also did a quick and easy kind of hairstyle to go with the look and added some accessories. I believe you can rent out the hanboks for, I think it was like 2 hours, 4 hours, and then you can rent it out for a full day as well. Could you let me know what this place is called again?
This is Gyeongbok.
Gyeongbok.
If we can catch it, they do like a little show here, like they won't like.
Oh.
So I think maybe at 6 p.m. We have to return these buses. Yeah. One more thing.
Yes.
Since we're wearing hanbok, we can enter for free.
You may have heard me butchering the pronunciation earlier, but we then headed to Gyeongbokgung, which was the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty. Now, this area was absolutely beautiful. There were many people dressed in hanboks taking pictures and such, and there were also a few museums in the surrounding area as well. And we took a nice little stroll and walk to see all of the beautiful architecture, which I really did enjoy. Alright, so I am checked into the hotel now. I was supposed to get dinner with the P.CALM team. They're going to take me, I think it was like fried chicken or something, which would have been amazing, but I got like less than an hour's sleep before my flight last night, and I just feel like if I keep going, I am literally going to pass out on the streets. So I can enjoy the full day tomorrow, I requested for them if I could just check in and rest up for tomorrow. I'm in the room now, which honestly is like absolutely insane. It's just so fancy, possibly like the fanciest room I've ever stayed in. So I'll give you guys like a quick room tour. So when you walk in, there's this like mini hallway with a closet. Hop in and there's this like grand sofa and another chair here, the TV, and then this huge bed, like such a big bed. We are on the 15th floor, so it is pretty high up. And then the bathroom, oh my goodness, look at this bath. Oh, I'm so tired. I am 100% going to be soaking in this tub. And this is the sink area. There I am. And of course, stock me with my necessary skincare while I am here. So I think I have like a full routine here. I have the cleanser, of course my absolute favorite Kate cream, the serum, oh, toner pads. I've missed toner pads so much. Of course, pimple patches. And then this is a really exciting one. Actually gave me 3 of their newly launched sunscreen. I am so excited to try this. I'm going to be trying it first thing tomorrow because we are going to be out all day tomorrow. That's why I need to rest up. Like, I think it's like about 8, but I am so ready to go to sleep. I just need to quickly eat something, take my face off, have a bath, and then I'm going to sleep for like 10 hours if possible. That's day 1 here in Korea. It has been how long? I think 6 years possibly. possibly, since I was here last. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Mwah. Well, last night didn't go exactly to plan. So as I said, I was planning to take a really nice long sleep to rest up. I fell asleep for about 2 hours and then I woke up feeling honestly so terrible. I think I've got like a mild stomach flu or something. Nothing graphic happened, but I just felt like I was gonna be sick like the whole night. So I barely got any sleep once again. I think I'm on like 4 to 5 hours sleep across 2 nights now, which like, of course this would happen. Of course this would bloody happen when I have my first like exciting big trip for work. But what can we do? We get sick when we get sick. But amazingly, Chloe from the P.CALM team just came by and got me some medicine and some drinks to have with it and stuff to rehydrate. But I am going to be meeting up with the rest of the team as well in about an hour. I guess less than an hour, so I kind of have to get going and get ready. I am just going to finish off my skincare using the Kato cream. They didn't even give this to me on the trip or anything. I literally brought it with me because I can't live without it. But I thought I would try the sunscreen, the newly launched sunscreen for the first time on camera with you guys, just to see how it's like. So let's see how the sunscreen is. Try to change the position to hopefully get slightly better lighting, but it's so yellow, the lighting in here. I look so tired. Look at my eyes. Let me get this in. So this is their new water barrier sunscreen. It is SPF 50 plus with PA++++, and it says Cape Aloe. Wonder what the Cape stands for. Ceramide and glutathione as some of the key ingredients here. Let's try it out. All right, I'm just gonna take a little bit first to see the texture. Whoa, a little bit different to what I expected. Ooh. Oh, it almost has like a slight condensed milk type of texture. I'm gonna do 2 fingers worth, but I mean, you saw there's like no cast and it feels so comfortable going on. I mean, it just feels like a light moisturizer. It doesn't really feel like a sunscreen at all. And I like haven't even fully blended it yet. What do we think? Oh, it has such a nice finish. I feel like once it dries down, it'll probably be a bit more of a natural finish. It definitely has a bit of dew to it, but it's not like super greasy or oily looking. And so comfortable and hydrating on the skin. P.CALM, you've done it again. Well, I guess I'll finish up my makeup and let them know what my first thoughts of their sunscreen is. So because of my issues, we are getting, what's it called? Chuk. Chuk.
Yes.
Chuk?
Chuk and bibimbap.
Chuk bibimbap. I'm gonna get, where is it?
What is the
This one.
direct translation of chuk?
Look at the size of this thing. It's huge. Manager adjusted our restaurant selection for my belly. That's where I'm staying. So on day 2, the P.CALM team were actually planning to take me to Everland, a theme park near Seoul, but as I explained earlier, I just was not feeling that great, and they were so very kind in adjusting the schedule for me and taking it a little bit easy. So after we got something to eat, we unintentionally drove by Namdaemun Market, which I remember going the other 2 times I had been in Korea. It is such a great place to see a lot of culture, shop, and also eat food. I mean, you can see even just the view from the car, there's just so much going on. I wish I had the energy and stomach to have explored it. So we just finished having some juk, and now we're heading to Cheonsudan, which is a, am I putting it down here? Which is a very famous cafe, Hanok style cafe, which looks very, very pretty. So we're gonna drive there. So the cafe the P.CALM team wanted to take me to was in Ikseong-dong, which honestly was such a beautiful and trendy place. There were literally so many cafes and restaurants that were adorable, aesthetically pleasing, and you could literally cafe hop all day in this area. Unfortunately, the cafe we were planning to go to ended up being super busy. It was going to be like at least an hour wait, so we decided to find another cafe that was nice and quiet where we could just grab coffee and chat about some exciting stuff. At the cafe, we had a casual but very exciting meeting on a project that we are working on together in the future. It is still probably going to be a couple months away, but I can't wait to share it with you guys, so definitely keep an eye out. This whole trip was organized and taken care of by the P.CALM team, and they did not request for me to like post any content or mention them or anything. They literally just invited me to Korea and they were just like, we just want you to have a great time here and, you know, make good memories. And I was like, what, you guys, this is like too much. Obviously, I've never done anything like this before. I've never even traveled for work or anything to do with my creator journey. So it was just such a wonderfully precious experience. So thank you so much to the P.CALM team. Such a serious manager. Okay, you have to explain again. What's this street called?
So this area is Insadong, one of the most traditional areas of Seoul that is like also touristic. So there are a lot of little shops, restaurants, and like souvenirs.
Good place to shop. Ilay explained it perfectly, but we then took a stroll down in Sadong and met a curious little character along the way.
Korean style dragon spear made of honey. Stretching, little by little. I'm making 16,000 string.
Wow.
Can you believe?
I cannot.
Oh! 1, 2, 4. 8, 60, 32, 64, 128, 1024. Oh. Cha-cha-cha.
Wow. So this guy was making something called kurtare, which are sweet made with honey. And Manijanim actually ended up being so kind to get a box for Logan. So I got him to try it.
What's it called?
Kurtare. It's like peanut butter inside.
This is really weird.
Yeah.
It tastes just like this candy my grandpa used to give me when I was a kid. This.
I think.
It's like peanut butter.
Similar. It's like a peanut butter brittle type thing.
After we explored Insadong a little more, which if we had the time, I definitely would have easily spent hours shopping in these cute little stores. I requested the P.CALM team if we could actually make it to Han River, since I have never actually been there the multiple times I've been to Korea. So we took a drive to see a nice little sunset with a view. Managing running some mats and blankets. So what's it called in Korean? Here? Hangang? Hangang, which is Han River in English, I guess. And it's like just about sunset, I guess. You can kind of see over there. So a really nice time to come by. It's my first time too. Go back in I think Chloe might need a blanket. It's a little chilly. It's just so cool how accommodating they are, that you can like rent basically anything right here, and like encourages you to sit down and hang out with your friends, have something to eat, have a drink. Very cool. Like you would never see anything like this in Australia, I feel like. What is that? Oh, it's a table. I don't think I even noticed. And blankie. Everyone just hangs out.
Just walk like
Yeah.
Oh! We got some Prada chicken. So fancy.
this is the garlic soy.
Garlic soy, chippies, and
This is gochumayo, pepper, and mayonnaise. And this is plain, just fried. And we have this kind of sauce too. This is gochumayo sauce, and this is sweet sauce.
yeah.
Yeah, we can dip it here too. Oh, thank you.
Clean your finger.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Who wants cola?
아, 이것도 순살?
Yeah.
Chicken bar.
I didn't choose that. I didn't ask anywhere to choose that.
This whole process of just like being able to order food and hang out with your friends like by the river, honestly such a amazing cultural experience. I will definitely want to do it again. As it got darker, some people brought out like prop lights and glow sticks and such, which I assume are to take photos and videos. But yeah, that was like the end of day 2. Good morning, Seoul. Whoa, I look like trash. Today is my last day in Korea. It is pretty early, but I am up to meet someone pretty special and do something pretty special. Let's get ready. Oh, that's a little better. Let's go. 언니? What did we grab, 언니?
So, I'm not sure. I just got anything really fast on the app, but we have some, I think, truffle mushroom soup for you.
Thank you.
We have, I think, chicken pesto sandwich and latte.
Latte. Oh, coffee sounds so good right now.
We need to feed you because we're gonna go all Live Young skincare shopping and it's gonna be epic and it's gonna be a lot of craziness.
I'm so excited. So excited. Guest number 2. I see her over there.
The lady with the trench coat.
So nice to meet you. So these two ladies are literally my idols. Like, I have been watching them for years at this point, and the fact that I not only got to meet them but also film a video with Eunice for her Olive Young shopping series, which I will link as soon as it's available, but they also treated me to my shopping as well. Like, I have no words. She's just like got it on her shoulder. She's scanning through.
It's not that. There was
No?
a 20.
Oh, it's
I
coming.
don't know though. It's coming.
coming.
It's coming.
No, but we're almost done. Oh, the big one's right there. The big one.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
big
right
one.
under 300. Yeah!
324,001. Oh my gosh, look at this big bag. Pack all this up. Wow.
Dude, you gotta the samples, man.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. So excited because I saw food.
Tim Tam. I love Tim Tams.
Who doesn't love Tim Tams,
Dangerous.
Dangerous. There is no substitute.
There's no substitute. Thank you, thank you. Which one? Oh, I'm like going for the food.
right? So Vegemite.
Oh my
Do you know Vegemite?
I've never had
Never
it.
tried it, right? But this is different. It's Vegemite and cheese dipped with crackers.
Vegemite's kind of like doenjang, but it's not good.
Really? It's like doenjang?
No, so this was one of my recent finds in Japanese Shinmas that I want to do.
I bought this when I went to
Oh, you
Japan.
did? You already tried it.
The balls.
I haven't tried this.
And I love your tip after you use everything. You put your toner
Yes.
pads in there and
Yeah.
use the extra juice.
So
Thank you.
please try it out.
Okay, now.
Now P.CALM.
This is different.
This is the light active. This is different to their regular one. So it's
I
a
don't think
milky.
we've tried this
I
one.
haven't tried it.
So this line is all for hyperpigmentation. So to help bright and even skin.
And then the cream, P.CALM Light Active Cream.
Really unique texture.
Oh yeah? Oh!
It's just such an interesting texture.
It's like
perfect for the
pudding-ish.
Then it like melts.
And you feel like it won't be, these kind of textures, it's not usually in the tube.
Isn't it so interesting?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like light but nourishing.
I hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you so
Give me a
much. They're right there, but
They're right there.
thank you so much.
You're
We're gonna film a
welcome.
reels for this.
Yes, please.
And the Vegemites, I'm curious.
We'll try before you hate it.
Tim Tam.
Tim Tam.
good.
I should have a milk.
You should have a milk. Yes. Tim Tam Slam. First time. First time. Oh, good. Okay, so where are we?
Welcome to Soo's Seoul Foodie Show.
Yes.
We are at Jinju Haegwan, and they're very famous for their soybean noodles.
What's it called in Korean?
It is more of a seasonal dish, so you have it when it's summer, but this place is so good that it's like packed all year round. And we also got the seokjjigae, which is like the army-based stew, so it's gonna be good. And their kimchi is really good, because you have to have kongguksu with kimchi. I never liked kongguksu until I came here. Really? Because my mom's a bad cook. She didn't make it well.
Please, Mama, don't watch this.
So this is the kongguksu, kimchi, seokjjigae, and then what do you call it again? Banchan?
Banchan.
Banchan.
side dishes.
Yum, it looks so
Yummy.
dirty.
Yummy. Bon appetit. Look how thick that is. 맛있겠다.
맛있어. 김치랑 you have to have it with the kimchi.
Okay. And this with the kimchi. Obviously, the lunch we had was absolutely delicious and very much needed for myself. After that, we headed over to a cafe of Soo's recommendation as well, called Coffee and Cigarettes. So interesting, apparently a lot of Korean cafes have their own merch.
These sell cigarettes.
Oh, so it actually is coffee and cigarettes.
Color.
Whoa, surprise. I got the self-scotch latte. So on this final day, the P.CALM team were so very kind to let me basically have free time and spend it however I wanted. And these two ladies, they really did help me make the most of the time that I had there, which was obviously a very short amount of time. I feel like these last few hours on the final day were a blur because we were going from like one location to the next. And the last location we went to was actually a hair salon in Myeongdong that Eunice had booked for me to get a hair treatment because my hair has been very damaged since I dyed it. And since Eunice took care of the booking and everything, I cannot quite remember the type of treatment I got. I'll have to ask her, but I think it was like a water treatment and then like a keratin oil based treatment or something or other. I unfortunately do not have a clip of the final kind of result because we were rushing to get to the airport at this point. Like we were running out of time, and also it was pouring down rain, so I ended up having to just put my hair up and head to the airport once the P.CALM team picked me up. Thank you.
Thank you for visiting us.
Love the P.CALM.
We love spending time with you.
And just like that, my 3 days in Korea was over. Honestly, if I lived in Japan, I would probably do this trip so often because it is such a short flight. It's like 2 hours to 2.5 from Tokyo to Incheon Airport. My flight back to Japan was also super empty. I feel like at least a third of the seats were empty. So I watched Over the Hedge with Korean subs while I had a little something to eat. And before they sent me off, the P.CALM team actually got me a bag of Korean baked goodies to share with Logan. He devoured this Pokemon bread basically as soon as I landed back in Japan, and they also included a nice little card that I can keep to reflect on this precious memory and my time in Korea. Lastly, I thought I would share my little haul from the 7-Eleven at the airport because I never ended up going to a single convenience store in Korea, which is like surprising. This wasn't at the convenience store, but I ended up getting a pack of must-have travel kimchi. I also got iced vanilla Americanos for my Americano boyfriend to try because he's never tried Americanos. This other drink, which I assumed was a tea, as well as yogurt gummies, and then these lozenge candies I got for my aunt. I assumed they were like a throat lily. And then lastly, this little pin badge of Shinchan, which I did not realize how popular Shinchan was in Korea as well. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this Korea vlog, and of course I will have a separate video of all the stuff I bought at Olive Young to come as well. See you in the next one. Bye. Mwah. Tadaima.
Okay.